Emma owns a cozy little bakery in her town and takes pride in her delicious cupcakes. Over time, she notices something curious. On warm, sunny days, her bakery is bustling with customers, but on chilly, cloudy days, things are quieter. Intrigued, Emma starts to wonder if there's a connection between the temperature outside and the number of cupcakes she sells. One day, her friend Alex, who loves numbers and patterns, visits the bakery. Emma shares her observations and Alex says, "Let's figure this out using math. We can find a way to predict your cupcake sales based on the temperature." Emma is intrigued but a little unsure. Alex assures her it's simple and introduces her to the idea of linear regression. They sit down with Emma's notebook, where she has recorded the daily temperature and her cupcake sales for the past month. Alex explains that they're going to plot this data on a graph. The temperature goes on the horizontal axis, and the cupcake sales go on the vertical axis. As they plot the points, Emma sees a pattern emerging. On warmer days, the dots tend to be higher on the graph. Alex: "Now imagine we draw a straight line through these dots to show the trend. This line will help us predict your sales for any given temperature." Emma nods, fascinated. But how do we know where to draw the line? Alex explains that the line is calculated mathematically to minimize the distance between itself and all the dots. The closer the line is to the dots, the more accurate the predictions will be. This line is called the regression line, and its equation is what they'll use for predictions. Emma learns that the temperature is called the independent variable because it influences her sales. Meanwhile, the number of cupcakes sold is the dependent variable because it depends on the temperature. The line's slope shows how much her sales increase for every degree rise in temperature. There's also a starting point for the line called the intercept, which represents her baseline sales even on the coldest day. After doing the math with Alex's help, they find the equation of the line. Emma now feels like a wizard. For the next week, she uses the temperature each morning to predict how many cupcakes to bake. To her delight, the predictions are close to reality, and she avoids over or under baking. Through this simple exercise, Emma not only understands her cupcake sales better, but also learns how numbers and patterns can tell a story about her business. Linear regression, she realizes, is like having a crystal ball powered by data.